We're recording.
What? Why?
You don't have to come over here. But part of my assignment, or like part of my project is gauging our interactions over the game. I want to ask you where you think the story is going. We've already decided that we're pretty sure he's a ghost or some kind of spirit.
Yeah, but I don't know how long he's been gone. I'm wondering. At first I was because of the way Nageki was behaving from the beginning. Even when we were doing the other boys' storylines, I kept thinking about Nageki and why he was the way he was. And then she found the ID on the floor, and the teacher said that the student had been missing. I thought at first it was Nageki, but then our character said they didn't recognize the name.
Mm-hmm.
And of course they would recognize Nageki's name.
And also, the guy said that Nageki, or the card person, had been absent since June. And June, the school year had already started. We've already met Nageki, and Nageki's saying he starts remembering stuff when we're around. So it seems like if he's dead, he's been dead since before this year.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been his unless some weirdo was carrying it around. But no, the teacher said they've been absent. So it can't be them.
Well, it's possible somebody's been carrying it around and then just accidentally dropped it.
But that would imply that Nageki has been attending school until June. Because he's in a different class. We're not in 2-2, right? And the card was from 2-2. So if he's like, oh, this person's been absent, then it's because he looked at like a list or something, or someone pointed out that this person hasn't been here. So the person had to have been attending until June.
I do not know. It's very... I've noticed, though, that the dates and the timing... excuse me. The dates and timing in this game are really off. Like that whole thing of us going to the library and then the next day, the teacher saying, "You're early, everything is still closed." But we were in the library the day before. Right? The timing is really weird in this game. So, I don't know. I just have the feeling that Nageki is a ghost. He be dead.
How are we gonna touch his butt if we can't touch it? Have we touched him?
No, he sat next to us, and we sat next to him, but no touching has taken place that I am aware of.
I wonder if that's gonna be the breaking point. We're gonna try and, I don't know, pat his head or something. We're just gonna whoosh right through him.
Yeah, don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I do wonder about last time, but if he wants to talk, then he'll talk to me. For now, I won't bring it up. I was about to go home, but...
Snow?
Oh, no, that's me. Sorry.
I read it because you refused.
Snow? I guess I'll have to wait until it stops. He makes a noise of agreement and sits down next to me with his book. He's been a little distant lately, but maybe he's warming up to me in his own way. What are you reading? Dickens. The Christmas Carol. Dickens exists?
Yes.
No, I mean like in the game.
Oh.
Where it's a society of birds. Dickens exists?
I guess so.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve today, isn't it? Or I guess, yeah, because the first intelligent bird had a blog.
Yes.
So I guess that there are humans. Oh, it's Christmas Eve today, isn't it? Why are we at school on Christmas Eve? Please keep quiet in the library.
Sorry. Completely forgot. I guess this makes it a white Christmas. More like a whiteout Christmas, if you ask me. More purple. Looks like you're almost finished. Yeah. I just got to the part where Tiny Tim dies and Scrooge sees his own grave. That sounds like a depressing story. Haven't read it, even though you work here. I'm Buddhist, so Christmas stuff has never been... Tim is a boy born weak who dies young. The protagonist, Scrooge, sees that will happen and tries to prevent it. Time travel? Thought it was a classic, but it sounds kind of science fiction-y. I can see that. It's not really the focus of the book, though. I'd like to see the future. It'd be nice being able to avoid getting into trouble. I wouldn't like it. No? The future is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all there is to it. And so we enjoy the present point in time along with which we follow. This is a nice way to spend Christmas, I think. Christmas? Were we here all night?
Apparently.
The sun! Its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's when it sparkles, right? It's like reflecty. I know words. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. It must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from somebody. Some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home.
Papa! Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right?
Gonghe Fachoy! That's Chinese, but it's fine. What are you doing, Ryota?
Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow.
Oh, it looks good on you.
He looks lovely.
It does.
You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? We want fulfillment in full.
All this conquest stuff makes me think there's gonna be an ending where we
rule the world.
We literally rule the world
From the shadows.
from the shadows.
Here you go.
Thanks, Ryota. And are you here all day? Today?
Yep. The first day's always busy.
Oh well, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but...
Sorry, Zavala. Maybe some other time. Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there.
Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nageki, Happy New Year.
Oh, hello. Happy New Year.
Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yes. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
I will. What should I take? This one.
Bob White blessing?
Who's Bob White?
I have no idea.
Isn't that the guy that makes crack? No! What's his name?
I have no idea.
From Breaking Bad.
I don't know anything about Breaking Bad.
Anyway, Bob White. But this is blessing. This is good?
Good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Khalil.
Yay! Thank you, sir. Bling.
Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated.
Lies. You were at the shrine, sir.
What a shocker. I'm hibernating some more.
You're still hibernating? Sir, wake up!
I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts.
There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about.
That's a surprise. Usually every semester they have 1 or 2 festivals of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Japan loves their festivals.
Yep. Third semester. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Where? Oh, tomorrow's legumin times. I think I'll buy some beans. Today's legumens time. Legumin times.
Legumin times.
Legumin times. Legumin times?
Legumin times.
Legumin times. Legumin times is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like. But apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful.
Our pigeons love it, actually.
Yeah, our pigeons would. It's pretty much like throwing candy into a crowd, right?
Yeah. A crowd of children.
Do you want to be the clerk since I'm talking most of the time this round?
Alright. Good evening. Here for some beans.
Yes. Is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
That's true. Sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy...
Country millet.
Country millet? I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are.
And then we go to the library and we hook 'em. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Almost empty, as always. And unsurprisingly, the heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through February. The pervading chill has earned the library the dubious honor of being one of the school's least popular places in winter.
It seems to be the least popular place around.
The few students here are huddled around the heater, so Nageki should be... There you are, Nageki! Sitting in a frigid corner far from the meager
Menagerie.
Doesn't it need an ampersand or whatever to be a menagerie?
Oh, it's meager.
Yeah, that was right, it's me!
I don't know what I'm thinking.
The meager effects of the heater, as expected. Please be quiet in the library. Oh, can you somehow forget my dreadful sin? Ugh, it's cold here. Are you okay, Nageki? I'm fine. Don't mind me, Miss Javala. Khalil, sorry. Feel free to go sit by the heater if you're cold. Nope, I'm fine. My house doesn't have a heater at all. Anyway, I have something to give you. It's legumin times, you know. Here, foxtail mullet. That's not what we got, was it?
No, we got country millet.
For me? Yep. You're supposed to give beans to the most important bird in your life today. Do you want them? Yes, thank you. He looks happier than usual. Or is it my imagination? I often ate these when I was younger. These bring back memories. Thank you, Mr. Javala. Miss Khalil, shit! You're welcome, Nageki. It's because I keep reading the character title, and the character title is Javala. Lots of requested books are going to come in today. I'll have to work through lunch. Sorting all these takes forever. I think I'll just have the encyclopedias to do before I'm done. Huh? There's a note on the help desk counter. Miss Khalil, be here after the other students have left. Fujishiro Nageki. It reads like a challenge to a samurai duel. How fitting. I think this is the first time he's approached me. I wonder what it's all about. Confess your love. Nageki, are you here? Nageki? Nageki? Hello, Miss Khalil. You startled me. How long have you been standing there? From the very beginning. So, what did you need? I want to talk to you, Miss Khalil. Talk with me? Continue our conversation. We were talking about bullying, I think. Okay, I'm all ears, Nageki. I'm not sure where to start. I've noticed a lot since we last spoke together. Miss Khalil? Let's go outside. Oh? What?
Nani?
Nani? But he hates going outside. Come on. He stands up and walks over to the door. I follow, agitated. You first. Okay. Why does he want to go out all of a sudden? He should be happy, but... Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? You said you wanted to come out here. Is he not? He stands in the doorway, pushing against open air. What are you doing? Mime? Watch. He walks back a little ways into the library and then runs forward, crashing into the air. Nageki, what? Thump.
Poor Nageki.
You didn't have to run at it. He bounces off the invisible wall and falls back into the library. That's too good to be a mime act. As I thought, I can't leave. What? I can't leave this room. I wake up in this library. After a while, I lose consciousness and wake up here again, and so it repeats. I said I'd come to understand the truth by talking to you, Miss Khalil. You've probably noticed, too, why no one else talks to me. It's because...
I can't see you.
I'm the only one who can see you? Probably. I forgot why I was here, how I came to be stuck in this place. I've been alone here for years, no one to talk to. For years? My sense of time is broken. I cannot feel or remember its passage. He's see-through. Was he always see-through?
I don't recall. I don't think so.
Maybe it's just because he's realizing that he's a ghost, that he's, like, becoming more ghostly.
Mm-hmm.
My sense of time is broken. I can't feel or remember its passing. I've seen at least 5 school festivals go by. But then you came. You talked to me. I'd had no partner by myself for so long, and suddenly you wouldn't leave me alone. As I talked to you, I finally remembered why I can't leave. I killed myself in this room, and so here I stay. My clock broke here, its hands turning meaninglessly, each day the same as the last. Alone, forever. No one is bullying me or ignoring me. I'm not here to begin with. I have no regrets. It was my choice to end my life here after all. But I think I'll miss you, Miss Khalil. If it wasn't like this, I would have liked to talk to you more for longer. Nageki? I wrap my arms around him. I can feel him softly, but he's cold. At first, sitting here alone was painful, but I grew numb over time. I ceased to feel pain. That feeling that I thought I had lost came back because of you. I'll talk to you enough to make up for everyone else, Nageki. Maybe one day you'll be able to leave. No. Why not? As I talked to you, I changed. I didn't notice until just recently. When you told me about this school, I was probably trying to take back the time I was never able to spend here. I never asked you to, but you relentlessly told me everything that was going on here. I already feel like I've spent a full year at this school. And now it's over. I think the clock hands are going to stop soon. Nageki! His head is right next to mine, but his voice sounds muffled and distant. When I look down, his feet are already disappearing. Nageki, wait! We've never talked like this before. I don't want this to be the last time. Don't cry, Miss Khalil. I'm already long gone. There's no one here to mourn. But there's just one thing I need to tell you before I go. The thing that I noticed. The secret that stopped my clock. No, don't say it! Nageki, As I filled up, I grew closer to disappearing. You're the one who made me disappear, Miss Khalil. Can't stop it now. But I still have so many things to tell you. You've already given me more than enough. I'm satisfied. The secret. Thank you. I love you.
Well, that sucked. Treat him sad.
Fuck.
I don't like sad stories like that one.
No, me either. You know, I was doing fine until I looked over at you and you started to pout and stuff, and I was like, fuck! Don't do it. Aww.
All I could do is sit there and listen as you ran, right?
Also,
Sad.
it was sad enough, but the fucking guilt that Jalala must feel now because he specifically said you're the one that made me disappear.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you say that?
That's kind of
That's like, oh.
like, I guess it's true. I mean, she can
Remember.
remember and like her. Oh, he said he wasn't bullied, so why did he take his own life?
Yeah, why did he kill himself? Oh, another drawer thing is available.
It might be that he was in love with a girl that didn't love him back.
Maybe. Alright, so you know how the other two drawers? You're over there now. You know how the other...
Way over
Over there. You know how the other two drawers, there was like a sheet of paper, there's like a picture and some text, but then on top is a paper? And it's like, this experiment has been blah, 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 blah. It's not one of those. This time, it's like an open book, and it's like a journal entry. And it has a little ribbon, and the date is just XX/X. And it says, I think it's a poem, but I've been feeling better since that noisy girl showed up. I do not think I will find any answers like this, so perhaps it is time to close the curtains. I am fulfilled, just as I was back then. Back then? Back when? Fulfilled? He was fulfilled. So, was it that he felt like, you know, I've done what I was meant to do in this life? Or like, there's nothing worth living for, because I've completed whatever, so I shall end my life?
God, I have absolutely no idea why he would have taken his own life.
Weird. Right, stopping recording.